And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Real Talk, where three friends sit around chatting about random shit till they decide to review a movie. Why? Because that's just how we roll on this part of the fucking internet.
Right
And
on.
Jeremy is the
Hi.
gayest man on the internet. Pride Month ain't got nothing on him.
Woohoo. Yes. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing pretty
Rough
good. How
week.
are you?
Rough
Doing
week,
good.
but hopefully it
Rough
starts getting
week.
better
Tell us
after
about
tomorrow.
it. Yeah, tell us what's going on, Brim. How are things
My
going?
grandfather passed. His funeral's tomorrow, his wake's tonight, and there will be no stream tomorrow night. I'm sorry, I am taking the night to literally work on videos and just throw myself into working on YouTube.
Wow, that's you need that break tomorrow. Sounds like a rough day. So
It's going to be like, I'm not doing anything over the weekend.
yeah.
Not doing it, just put my grandfather in the ground, coming home. I'll probably hit the supermarket, get a couple frozen pizzas for the weekend. But yeah, I should be home by like 1 at the latest. So I can come home. I got a absolute Superman video I got to record and cut, and I'm recording it a little different. This is a full spoilery review too, because it's been out for a year and a half, so I don't feel bad about that.
Yeah. Well, Michael Moose is very observant, says, I have a new chair. It's not a new chair. It's an old one. It's a razor. You see it? I think it's a razor.
Yeah.
That's what it says. Yeah.
All right.
So it's a little bit too big for me, but it's perfect. The other one, I have to keep sliding up because it keeps sliding down. So this one doesn't do that.
So who do we got in the chat today? We got Ladybug coming in, my mod queen, Ladybug. We got Larry the Eye Dot. Good to see you, Larry the Eye Dot. Crazy Clown Town.
Oh, he says, hey, babe, is that for you?
Yeah,
I hope not.
It's from Akira.
Fantastic.
I have to ask. I don't want to assume.
We got Crazy Clown Fantastic. We got more for Bishop. Why I'm like, McCara, she's happy to see me. It doesn't.
Body harm. Oh my God.
Jeremy is Pride
others.
Month. Yes, it is. You know what that means? Understandable. Like, I'm not sure. So we do, since Ladybug was the first in chat, that means that because a member of the 199 was first in chat, we get Pooh.
Hey, Tigger! What's up, Pooh? Oh my God, he flew! No!
And there is the damning evidence of Jay tripping Pooh.
I really think he did it.
I do too.
You know, he's not as acting like, oh shucks kind of guy.
No, but to be completely honest, I would have laughed my ass off too.
I would no doubt.
Who probably deserved it, and
you know, but I don't think he even got hurt because that damn suit is so padded. You know, he's got, I don't know. I think it has to have some padding.
Only his dignity was hurt.
Yeah, with Jay
doesn't have dignity.
No.
That's so funny. That is so funny. So how's Sammy doing? I see him sitting way back there. Has he been behaving?
Okay. He gets ice cubes for treats.
Yeah, everybody, you see what Brim's doing? He's playing with his picture of a Playboy.
It's driving me crazy.
Yeah, look at you were just reminiscing. Look at that. He's got the Playboy picture in his hand.
Yes, my friend who is I don't broadcast it, but my friend who is a Playboy Playmate sent me a picture, and it's not Twitch appropriate, but it's framed on my wall next to me. So I want to make sure that it goes back up on my wall.
There you go. Awesome. All right. Oh no, he turned the camera off. See, we can't see it. You can't see that stuff. It's bad influence.
No, the reason I turned it off is because I didn't want to see my fat fuck self. Well, I turned and put the thing back up on my wall.
Oh God, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, so glad you could. So you put it back on the wall. We're happy.
Yep,
now.
it's safe. It put it back on the wall. Did a slight rearrangement. We're good.
Awesome. Glad that worked out for you. And the temperature's more
It's
comfortable
still
for you?
hot in here. Well, it's not. So it's not just the general temperature. It's the fact that I don't have any airflow in the room.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
even on an 80-degree day, it'll be closer to 90
Oh
because I don't.
gosh.
Because the energy, because the heat put out by the PC, the monitors, all the electronics behind me.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah,
I found
Sammy's good. Where's Sammy? What are you
he
doing? You
just
want to come
walked
up,
up
sit, say
close to
hi?
you.
Come on.
Oh no, see? Oh my gosh, he steals their show. Hey, puppy. We love puppies, don't we, Makara?
Yes, we do. We love
You know,
puppy.
puppy
Ladybug, that's with the
kisses.
fan going in the hallway.
Oh God, yeah.
That's with the fan going in the hallway. My apartment, this room sits right in the middle of the apartment. I can't open up my windows because I don't have screens in them. So they're
Oh my
open
gosh.
they're opened up to the child safety points. Poor Sammy gets freaking ice cubes as treats every time I get up to make sure that he's staying cool. And he's all smiley today because he
Yeah,
knows I'm upset.
my dog loves ice cubes too. Every time I open the freezer, I hear her coming running.
Coming running. I put applesauce in the freezer for mine at summertime,
Yeah.
and I let him have it outside because it gets so messy. You know, all the apple stuff, gets all over the place. So, oh, look at that puppy! Awesome. Yeah, I was talking to some of my team folks out in UK this morning. My goodness, they were at 30 degrees, and then
Oh my God.
yeah, that's a lot. That's 30 degrees C is really hot for them, and they do not have AC typically in their home. So,
No,
um,
the UK is built for rain and generally chilly weather. Their homes aren't built to really
yeah,
cycle out that heat.
yeah. And then I right later on jumped on Cole Hauser. I call him Chief Hauser, to wish him
I
a
love
happy
Cole
birthday.
Hauser. It's
I
his
know, and
birthday.
it was so I jumped on there just to say happy birthday, and then Az was there, and I said, "And hello, Azzy Poo, my love," and he said, "Oh, Wasp, I'm sitting here in my knickers." I'm like, "Really? Can we see?" And he ignored it. So I was like, "Okay,"
I've been
but
watching Az from heel versus babyface since
yeah,
he got his break on MMO Champion playing World of Warcraft.
wow, that is
That's
great.
how
That is
long
great.
I have been watching Az from heel versus babyface. I love
Yeah,
Az. I
he's
wrote when
great.
Az still had a PO box. I wrote away for Az's autograph. Then the
Oh my
pandemic
gosh.
happened, and Az apparently stockpiled it. But years later, I got it back.
There you go. He did it.
Right next to the Gary, I got the wedding photo, the bride and groom
Ah,
right here.
I see that. Yeah, I was on here as is a show. I watch it. What is it they call it on Sundays? He does something at 9 o'clock. I don't know.
I
It's
think it's like
teas
high
and
tea.
yeah, teas and crumpets or whatever that is. But I just like his show, so I was on there, and um, I guess with the super chat, I got to open a pack of Pokemon cards or something.
Oh,
I didn't even
nice.
know. I didn't even know what he was doing. I was just saying hello, and he's like, "Oh, just drop me an email, and I'll sign one back to you." So I've got to do that. That's on my list to do. But yeah,
Afternoon tea with Az.
yeah, that's right. And he teased us with him being in knickers, and then he said he didn't say anything to it. So
Well,
yeah, but they've been having a heck of a time with heat over there. So it's been bad. Not
a little
only not
closer to
only in
winter.
UK. Yeah.
I have a little lofty ambitions. I doubt anything will come of it, but I'm sure as hell going to try. I want to do like maybe an hour-long interview with people about
Mhm.
comic books, and I want to do it from my favorite content creators. I want to do Az. I want to get Gary. I
Yeah.
want to
Yeah.
Ripa and all of them, which are I want Yellow Flash, Carol Brown. Just favorite content creators who read and do comics, and I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
stuff like that, and just do like a small video series on like stuff like that. But Az rarely does interviews. Gary's extremely busy, but I'm still going to give it a whirl and shoot out emails and stuff like that. And
Sure.
but not till after like closer to fall. It's con season. Rippaverse is traveling. Everybody's doing stuff. I need to wait till it gets that sweet spot before the holidays hit. But
Yeah.
they're home and everything like that, where they might have an extra hour to spare during the day.
Got it. That might work. You might have a good strategy there. Understood.
I'm hoping so, but we'll see. I'll give
Yeah,
it a couple
yeah.
months. For now, I got a long docket of shit I got to do. We got
Yeah,
Risk
yeah.
It for a Biscuit in chat. Sorry, buddy. Good
Hey,
to see
Risk
you,
It.
buddy. As is your birthday, twin. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh,
We
whose
got
birthday is it
We got
today?
Sean in the chat, who I'm not even going to try to pronounce your last name. You are just
Yeah,
forever
last
now,
name. Hey,
Sean.
How about that? He's cool. Sean
As
is
is
a cool
living in
guy.
England. As is also insanely busy. Stuff's going on with Chat's mom. I don't know. I hope he gets the heck out of there. I really do.
Yeah. Who else
Like,
got
I'm
a
like
birthday today?
Cole Hauser's
As is my
birthday.
birthday twin. Oh, that's what Riskit was saying. Yeah, Cole Hauser got a birthday. Cole Hauser's a
Cole
Gemini.
Hauser's birthday.
Yeah, Eldritch is a Gemini. I've got a birthday this week. Y'all give me a big, fat happy birthday.
So
I
what?
want
You're
that
like
on my
22,
X.
23?
We women never tell our age. You tell me. Why don't you tell me?
Why don't
Mike
you
would
tell
say.
me? I need to get a clip of Epic Mike. I should email Epic Mike and see if I can get a clip of him. Why don't you tell
Why
me?
don't you tell
And
me?
just send it so I can get
know?
it in here for
That's
for
too
stuff.
funny. Oh gosh, yeah, but no, big fat happy birthday to all the Gemini birthday month of what is the zodiac sign Gemini? Yeah, they call us the two-faced. I don't know where they get that. We're just so genteel and so good. I don't know. So Eldridge got birthday tomorrow. Cole Hauser was today. Somebody else had a birthday earlier this week. I forget who that is. So yeah, but
Can Man's was on Memorial Day.
oh, okay. So he's a Gemini too then. 25th, I think. Oh, 18th of next month, Larry the Yay. Michael Moose says, I do not look a day over 33. Yep, that's probably a good one. We'll go with that. You know, I have an old soul.
Yeah, I've been
I can
told
tell you
that
that.
since I was born.
That's right.
Born grumpy.
Yeah, grumpy and old. I do know you age. Crazy Clown Town knows your age, girl. That's what it says right there. It says Crazy Clown Town, I know your age. How about that? So great for sharing your week with us, Makara. My dear, how was your week? What you been up to?
Nothing too exciting, just hanging out and not feeling well, and had some crazy clown town kept me company.
You're not feeling good. What happened?
I just haven't been feeling good, just feeling a little under the weather, and but I
Oh
still
my
modded
gosh.
for Can Man's birthday stream, so that
Oh
was
my
fun.
goodness.
I still modded for Cobra Cast and Can Man stream, so I still did
Oh
double
my
duty.
goodness.
So
Yeah,
thankfully they weren't.
Cobra Cast would make me ill, just even if I'm 100% healthy. If I were in the mod, I'll come out, I'll be completely
Cobra
messed up.
Cast is hilarious to watch.
It wasn't
Yeah,
too
it
bad.
is.
Oh my goodness, Can Man stream got hit with so many spammers all of a sudden. We were doing
Oh my
we
God.
we were doing like two at a time, like trying to delete each other, delete
Jeez,
the
that's
spamming.
crazy.
I was
That's
like, well,
crazy.
it's not your birthday if you don't get something crazy happen.
Yeah. Fantastic. How old you look. I think you told me how old you were when we met in MegaCon. I believe I
Me?
know how old you are. No, fantastic. He's asking
Yeah,
me how old
Fantastic's
if
the
I.
same. Fantastic Sarcastic is the same age I am.
Yeah, I think
Even
I
though we
remember
don't
him
look it.
telling me that. You guys don't look it at all. What the age that you said you are. So that's
Sure as hell feel
fantastic.
it.
I need your
Especially this
cream.
week.
What is your facial routine? Do you do like a toner? Then you do a moisturizer? No, none of that.
I wake up, I just kind of splash water in my face, and that's that. My family on my dad's side tends not to age. My grandfather barely looked like he was in his late 70s by the time he went. He was 95.
Oh my goodness, that's fantastic.
And he was just starting to get gray. My family doesn't age. My dad's side of the family doesn't age, and I very much take after my dad's side of the family.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've been blessed with Mediterranean skin, so that's always good.
Yeah, actually, my family on my dad's side is from Hungary and Turkey.
Oh, Turkey's good. Yeah, I lived in Turkey for a while. Lived in Istanbul for about 6, 7 months. It's a beautiful place. I hope to go this year. I've got a few sites there I've got to go visit, not in Istanbul, in Turkey, but before I head back, I'm going to go visit the Bosphorus and just kind of reminisce before I get back home. So that'd be good.
Nice.
Ladybug is a 350-year-old forest witch who hunts. Oh my goodness,
I
Grand
wouldn't
Duke!
pick a fight with Ladybug, dude.
Goodness gracious, you're a brave soul.
Man, that's some of the worst spamming I've seen since modding.
Oh my gosh, support Ladybug was there helping you, huh? Brave ladies, heroes, gladiators. Yes, girl power. Go, go. Yeah, fantastic says I'm over 40. It confuses people. That's a good thing. You don't want to tell them how old you are. Yeah, honestly. Well, good. I'm sorry to hear you feel bad, but I'm glad you're
Yeah.
up on the mend. So that's good.
Yeah, feeling a little better. I was able to hit the gym today and work out. Well, not the gym, but my home gym.
Yeah, that's
So,
good. That's awesome. Yeah, that's cool. Well, it's been a good week overall. Things, had a Monday off, which was nice. I was off from work most of the week last week, so all is good. I'm vertical again. I'm moving around. Life is good. So yay,
It's
that's great.
great.
So
And
yeah.
when's the GoFundMe for the plastic bubble kicking in so we can make sure, you are safe and sound at all times?
Well, it happens sometimes. You trip over your own feet. Okay, I've got big
Yeah,
feet.
Jay does it all the time. Apparently, it's what Jay does.
he trips
There's like a
people, he trips
specific
himself.
gene in my family. I can't say what it is, but we
Yeah.
all have this gene where we can trip over like the tiniest pebble or bits of the sidewalk, and it's just
Yeah.
absolutely crazy.
I know, yeah, it's one of those moments that you did it, and when you do it, you're like, shucks. Yeah, but it had a little bit of a consequential results. So yeah, I had
I've had Sammy pull me. I tried to walk Sammy when we were when the snow's out. He
yeah.
literally they don't shovel the sidewalks, and he pulled. I
Uh-huh.
took a step, and he just pulled, and down I went. And I'm lucky because I missed They use railroad ties to secure for barriers on my hill. So I missed that. My head missed the railroad tie by like a quarter of an inch. Uh-oh, she froze.
I
Mac, you
thought that.
still there?
Yeah, I'm
Quick,
still here.
everybody, screenshot! Screenshot! You never know what you're going to need it for. There
That
we
look.
go.
It says, "How dare you?"
Yeah, how dare you? She froze. We'll remove her from the stage and see if she comes back eventually. And funny, it's her movie week too.
I know. Oh, she'll probably come back on her phone.
So while we're waiting for Wasp, Skyrim has been giving me no end of trouble. Wasp Mobile.
Wasp Mobile, yep. I figured I'll lose power, so there it goes. But now it's coming back on. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we'll see.
All right.
Chances
So
are, yeah, Wi-Fi is not gonna
tomorrow,
do it.
Friday, I will be starting my playthrough of Witcher 3.
Okay.
I have unbelievable problems with this game. Not that it's a bad game, but I got it when it first came out. I think the game's fantastic. I dropped 200 hours into it over the course
Oh
of like
wow.
a very short period of time. I no-lifed playing this game. And unfortunately, I was like, okay, I'm right at the end of the game. I have choices to make. I don't want to make them yet. I want to do the DLC. So I'll wait for the DLC to come out. I have the best armor. I have all the best stuff. I spent 200 hours grinding this stuff out. So I'll wait. And I waited, and then first DLC came out. Well, apparently the patch difference between my save, and even though it patched and updated and everything, the patch, because my save was so old and the patch was so new, the distance was so great that it kept crashing my game over and over and over again. So I lost my 200 hours worth of progression and have not had the heart to dive back in and play that again.
Oh my
And the
goodness.
game's like 13 years old. I just, it's not that it's bad. I'm just like, I just do not want to restart, because every time I go to do it, it's just like, man, I've done all this before. I've done this, you know? And I'm like, so yeah, screw that. Forgot your homework too. Uh-oh. That's okay. I did the homework last week.
Yeah.
Calm down.
I didn't even make him do the homework either.
We
He
didn't.
just did it.
This homework here. Did you get to watch it after all, Makara? Because I know
Yeah, I got to watch it.
so.
I had to look
Yeah,
for
yeah. I think you
in
might
my.
have seen it before.
I might have. It's just been a while. I had to look through my grandma's things because I think she had it.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good one. Yeah, I love that. It was a good movie that I've watched so many times. You know, it's one of my favorite.
What,
One of my
Cat
very
on a Hot
favorite.
Tin Roof?
Oh yeah, that one. That one is my favorite
Uh,
for today.
were you ever a fan of like the original play, or did you prefer the movie?
I like the movie. I don't believe I've ever seen the play. I like the movie, let me tell you, because of what? Number one is Paul Newman. Number two, Liz
Mm-hmm.
Taylor. And
You
it's just
simp for
got.
Paul Newman worse than Simpy Simps for Krista.
But the thing that I love about this movie is the dialogue. You know, the
TCM's had a very
influence.
sophisticated. TCM's had a very sophisticated dialogue.
Yes, and it goes so smoothly. I mean, I cannot imagine having to rehearse that how many times. So the performance is through the rooftop, and it is very good dialogue. It's a very good. It takes you through so many emotions and so many conflicting moments that kind of shines, brings out the true colors of family members at time of tragedy, at a time that is difficult for everybody to deal with things. So that's what was really eye-opening for me. So I've always loved it, and every time I watch it, I learn something new with it. So yeah, yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah.
tell you, with the current acting pool, even if I ever get the chance to see this on play, it'll never be as good as Elizabeth Taylor's Elizabeth Taylor. It will never be as good as her, as, God, what's her name? God,
Maggie.
Maggie, thank you.
Maggie the cat. Oh my
Maggie the
God.
cat.
I know. She's phenomenal. I mean, she's such a beautiful lady anyways, but her performance is always so good. And she went through so many spouses. So she always
Mm-hmm.
She
had
was a man eater. Her and
she
Jaja
sure
Gabor.
was. She sure was. But she was very emotional. She had many insecurities in her real life. I mean, the story of her going through so many husbands and everything. So,
7
um,
husbands,
She's
including
just,
yeah,
remarried Richard Burton twice.
yeah. Well, she's
that's
like
right.
one of those ladies who just really hated to be single and lonely.
Yeah, but I just don't understand how people feel that way. Like if you feel like you're
They're,
lonely, you don't just get married for the sake of settling that you're gonna have somebody. But I guess if you have to, you will. I don't know. I just don't know. So yeah.
well, it's all part of her psychology of it all. It's you don't like to be. It's let's see. There's people I've known before that are like that. It's like they can't stand being single, but when they get married, it's completely volatile, and they're like really like in love with love for like the first few bits. They kind of go through a honeymoon phase.
Yeah, they rush through they rush and get married, and they're not out of the honeymoon phase of things where everything is new and everything like that. But yeah, trust me, been there. Not the marriage part, the real nitty gritty of relationship shit. I haven't dated anyone. I can't even imagine getting married that many times. Hey, not. You got to do you. Eventually, something will shift, and you'll want to. Like I can tell you right now, me, I'm waiting to date until after I'm moved. Yeah, I know. Wasp is gone. Rainer. Oh, there she is.
I'm coming
She's
back.
back.
Give me a minute.
All right.
Give me a minute. I've got to reset all these darn systems. Everything is on the other side.
Nothing wrong with waiting for the right person.
No, there's nothing wrong at all. And for me personally, Ladybug, I'm looking to date after I get the hell out of Massachusetts because that's just what I want to do. Oh, I got a phone call. I'll be right back.
I've got to get my camera going. Hang on.
No worries. I'm patient. Yeah, it's still me, chat. Just we're all having some difficulties. Professional quality here. Oh dear. Harley is right now sleeping at my feet. She's out. I made her do puppy yoga today and she was kind of grumpy. So, you know how you jiggle a baby's chin and they kind of make noise? Well, I was doing that to her, but she was growling while doing it. She's funny. Yeah, Harley's very adorable. She likes to watch lion documentaries, so she'll just sit on the couch, or first she'll bark at them and then she'll sit and just watch. Oh, BB.
Sorry
Hey,
about that. My mom had to call me about some funeral stuff.
No
I
worries.
think I'm back online. Can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, cool. Sorry
I was
about that. Yeah, we lost power. So
trying to entertain the chat. Don't know if that worked.
I
that's
got Epic
awesome.
my
Sorry, guys
I
and
got
ladies.
Epic Mike on my other. Okay, okay, he's not live.
You had the Mac cast.
A
You had
Mac
the
and
Mac cast.
a Mac and Harley cast. Well, Harley wasn't
That's
on
all
here,
good.
but I was talking about her.
That is great. No, I had to reset everything, and then this thing called the OC thing, the cat stream, and all of that. So it's a. I almost took my head out because I forgot this thing is very short. So yeah, should have seen me got yanked, walked around the desk. So awesome. Oh, Brim is typing. Brim, what are you typing?
I
Giving Wolf
am arranging
secret
my
away.
ride home from the funeral because I'm not going to
Oh.
the cemetery. I'm literally just going to the funeral and coming home.
Got it. Got it. Yep. Brisket said he likes to hold a physical book, like hold, and turning pages. I do too.
Yeah,
I do too.
I have a Kindle. I mean, it's a paper white, and it
Yeah.
is like 8 years old, and the battery's dead because I barely ever use it. But Amazon has some actually really good indie publishers out there that don't get the mainstream stuff. But I haven't used my Kindle, if you haven't noticed, in years. It just sits there, and yeah. So and worse is it has ads on it. So I literally open it up and it's an ad for a book, which drains the battery. But I really like my Kindle overall, but I just prefer my physical paper medium myself. I can't tell the books behind me and everything like that.
Oh.
Yeah. If I have the option if I have no other options, I have my Kindle. But I don't mind ebooks. I do prefer my physical media too.
I love the paper smell of the book.
I love I actually when I was adding the Ripaverse books to my thing, I had to open them, and I love flipping the pages and getting that fresh print smell.
Yeah.
Like old comic books specifically to have a fantastic that old antique patina smell, like flipping through an old book. It's fantastic.
Like you can smell the stories coming off it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm reading a new book. I bought the book Suicidal Empathy.
Ooh.
By Sad God Sad. I don't know whichever way you say it, but it's a good one. I love it. It's a fast moving book. It's not that thick, but I'm really enjoying it. I highly recommend it. Just read it. It's all about how many different kind of empathy they are, how toxic it can be, and at its name, suicidal empathy. How civilizations kind of lose it when they go overboard with that. So I highly recommend it. I really really like it. It's hit like almost, I think it went to number 1, or is it at like number 5 right now? But yeah, so yeah.
No, what is it? I'm not one to take to the. I wish I could go to the library, but my issue is I used to go to the library a lot, and then I realized don't read, take out a book and read it. I'll read a quarter of the way through it, stop, move another book, and I'll cycle through like 5 books, different types and different genres, depending on what I want to read. So I end up getting up late fees. This is why I always end up buying books.
Got
it. So my grandfather gave me, before he passed, not this one, the other one, gave me like $300 for my birthday. And what did I do? I went to Barnes and Noble and I walked out with $75 cash and a cup of coffee and a stack of books. I don't remember what I got. I guarantee you I still have them, but I don't remember what I got because I just buy books. I buy used books. I found a great used bookstore online that sells great condition books, and it also helps me get some of those harder to find trade paperbacks. It's called Thrift Books. They have a frequent buyer program, free shipping over $15, so you can spend like $20 on get like 4 good condition used books and have them shipped out to you. And especially those harder to find ones. Like I really struggled to find this, but they finally got it in. It was called Vikings in America, and it is scientific reports about how the Vikings were the first one to discover the continent, the continental Americas, and not Christopher Columbus. There's settlements up in I got it kicking around in my other room. I didn't deem it shelf worthy. Well, it might be still back there, but it was literally, it's like they found settlements up in Canada. They found seeds that were normally only found in Canada brought down. They found odd rune stones kicking around, which they believed were, caches left by Nordic explorers. So yeah, it had some actually really compelling evidence. Of course, the mainstream, oh no, there's no way to prove it type deal. There's no way to prove, you can't carbon date that. My carbon dating has been proven to be faulty unto itself. So I could go down a Forbidden Frontier rabbit hole. I really could, with the amount of crap that I know.
Wow.
And read. But yeah, it's they found stuff, and just like it said, history is written by the conquerors, not the conquered.
Not the conquered yet.
But I would actually, it's far more feasible that the Vikings discovered the continental U.S. before Columbus. It really is, with how far they went out. They were in Iceland. There's zero reason that they couldn't have gone up and down the coast of the United States of America. Like the seeds that they found that were pretty much like North America, and they carbon dated and were in that soil layer, were found in North Carolina. So yeah, it's a pretty compelling book. You should check out historical nonfiction. I'll check it out. I do read. I believe it or not, on my Kindle, I found this United States of Vinland, and it runs off of this operation of things about how the world would be if Vikings had discovered North America and never left, and stuff like that. It's an interesting read. I tried to spend an hour at the library, but as you got older, I hated taking them back. So I bought it. Highly recommend Herman Arthur.
Yeah, I was grabbing
Sorry, Wasp, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I was grabbing some of my books from the back shelf here. I have some very, very old books. Some of these are dated back to 1960s. These are more kind of church Bible books. Risk It, I do believe you've seen these before. Remember, we talked about these together a little while ago. But some of these are like from 60s. I've got some some of these are like even older than that. So it's just phenomenal what you can find in some of the older stores when you go there. And they're dated or dedicated to some other folks. It's got like really old maps and stuff,
Ooh,
some of it
nice.
is like, I mean, it's just phenomenal. And working on a project with Risk It and Mego, so hopefully we'll be talking about that soon. But so this one was like in Germany. It says Daniel Miller Publishers in look, I don't know if you can see the date
nice
here
and
or
great.
not.
Oh, dang.
Look at the date on it.
1887.
Yep.
Reading, Pennsylvania. I got
Yep.
I read a lot of paranormal stuff and
Yep.
case files and stuff like that, and I got some of Hans Holzer's. If you don't know who Hans Holzer is, he was like the great grandfather of psychic stuff. He would use a psychic medium and go to houses and record what they said and things like that. And I got quite a few of his books. He was very prolific. His daughter still does it too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, but I love old books. I got a whole bunch of them that I brought back to my place after my father passed away. He had a whole bunch of Iranian Persian books, and I have them all in the boxes in the attic. So I'm trying to catalog them, and some of them are pretty old. So I love books. I love older books, any genre, and I'd rather read the actual book in my hand than book on digital surfaces. So
if I had other options to get some of the stuff, I would. I mean, I got my Bible behind me. I did a massive plan. The other book I have behind me is, because I don't have the heart to do it, is Supreme Court Landmark Decisions.
Nice.
And a copy of the Constitution.
That's great.
I found these in like the discount aisle at Barnes and Noble. You know, when you're checkout,
Really?
they got those $5 to $10 books. The landmark decisions are pretty cool. Like, I actually might have to go in here and take notes in the Roe v. Wade section. But the Constitution, I thought, was really always important. This has the Constitution with the Declaration of Independence and everything like that in it. And
That's
it has all the
amazing, yeah.
amendments and everything, and it's got some embossment there, and it's not a
Yeah.
crazy copy. I think I paid like $11 for this, but I'm like, it's worth it.
Yeah. And you know, most of these books I showed you, we used to have a church activity that I tried to participate in, and they had auctions. They were auctioning their old books, and I got most of them, believe it or not, even the one from 1887 something, for like $1 each. So it's just amazing the way it reads, the way they actually the language, the grammar, everything is so proper, but so nice and smooth with them. So that's absolutely, priceless to me. Priceless. I do believe, I really, really do believe in my college books that are also in the attic. I might have a copy of the Odyssey. I know the book,
I need
the movie
that's
just
what
came
I
out.
plan on getting, and not that crap feminist one that they tried to base the freaking Odyssey on.
Yeah.
Man, the backlash for that continues to keep growing. They keep
It's
trying to defend it,
amazing.
and they keep
Messing it
they
up.
keep trying to counter what's coming out, and then the internet goes, no, that's not what you're doing it for. Here's the proof. And then they try to counter the proof, and then they're like, no. So I'm like, you don't fight the internet. You just can't. One great man said, the internet is undefeated. You can't beat it.
No. Once it's there forever.
Once it's there forever. And worse is, they're like, oh, we did this because there was none of this back then. Yeah, and you race swapped Helen of Troy. You say you want accuracy, then you race swap Helen of Troy. You don't have a Greek person in the movie, and you got a $6 million tax credit from Greece. Yeah, this is not going to go. And worse is Nolan apparently doesn't have a cell phone or is on social media or anything like that. He's not dialed in. He has an assistant who has a telephone, but that's it. So he's not tapped into this. And I'm like, now either he got notes or something, but I'm just going to read the book. Like literally the week the Odyssey comes out, we're reviewing Troy.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because it's Troy. I love Ridley Scott's war epics. I do. They may be ridiculously historically inaccurate, but the scope and scale of everything he does is the Jerusalem scene from Kingdom of Heaven when the armies are riding. Apparently the King of Morocco or something like that gave them the people. Those were all real people, not CGI.
No. None of the movies that we have reviewed here, I do believe they were CGI. Have they been? Have we watched anything with KR so far that's been a CGI? I think they were all original cast and people in the scenes, right?
No, let me.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Let's go back and check.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much to be said for that. I know we have become so quick in saying that, hey, this movie was not that great, but
Space Cowboys.
when it was made. Was this CGI in Space Cowboys?
Yeah, well, the space scenes.
Yeah, it was some of it had to be, yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, the space scenes up there. Some of it was CGI, but it wasn't. Using CGI is one thing. Focusing everything on CGI is where the problem.
That's where the bloated budget comes from, and not spending wisely with casting, and then you get cast members that demand insane amounts of money, and you're not going to make that back. It's like you might as well get. Here's the thing: if they would have had, Nolan would have done a better job had he cast actual Greek actors.
Sorry, go ahead.
And have gone completely away from Hollywood, just unknown actors. Pull a Mel Gibson and Apocalypto. completely unknown actors.
In the
Wow.
early streams, we had
Yeah, I'm
in the
trying to look
very
him up
early
too.
days, we had Woman in Black, It Part 1, Chapters 1 and 2, Drag Me to Hell had had CGI in it, but like Finest Hours did as well. But let's see, we got Shipwreck, Minimata, The Sting, Real Kill a Mockingbird. Why is that in here? This is in the wrong place.
What list are you looking at?
Some of my real talk, some of my short box of it live streams
Okay.
appeared in the real talk
Now that
videos.
makes sense. So you put something in
So
the
I'm
wrong
just kind
spot.
of like I'm scrolling through here. I'm scrolling through I'm literally just scrolling through everything here.
Gotcha.
Where does that? I got to find other things and reorganize them and things like that. And but yeah, no, like not a lot. Like I mean, we some CGI, but nothing insane.
Yeah.
Um,
Nothing insane.
Space Cowboys would be the most heavily CGI'd thing here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What was the ghost ship? How much CGI was in the ghost ship? Was that a lot of
Probably
it?
quite a
Or...
bit, but I can't
Yeah.
find where Ghost Ship is.
Yeah,
I
a
can't
lot of
find
our movies are more like practical, whereas there's minimal CGI, if any.
definitely adds to that much needed spectacle that movies do these days. That Marvel literally killed it. At least when the MCU was first forming, they would still use stages and everything like that. Now it's just literal everything is green screen. Like Star Wars is all green screen. It's like a 360 green screen room with terrain. There's
Yeah,
no
Wow.
practical locations or
and
anything like that.
you could tell how fake it is. Like the original, of course, you had the original Star Wars that used so much practical effects, and just everything was done with animatronics and scale models. It was really good engineering work and ingenuity. Whereas
Yeah.
nowadays the only thing that's practical is are wires and a tennis ball.
Yep. Well, some of the stuff is a little rougher. Like I can get why they did Thanos the way they did, but they did it with practicality. So basically what they did is they put Josh Brolin in a kind of oversized suit and a frame
Right.
around his head, and they had his arms and everything moving, but they put Thanos' head above them. So instead of looking at Brolin's face, they were looking at Thanos' head. So that way they could just scale him up and look at him because he's a giant purple alien.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I just appreciate these older movies. Most of the ones that we have rated, I like it because it's very minimal CGI. Most of them are actual cast. They had to do
And
like the giants versus little people, and people actually extras on the scene. They were actually directing.
That it would
It
bring
was,
in jobs and money and
yeah,
everything like that. And worse is not only has it made the CG industry lazy, but
yeah,
even the CGI is now lazy. If you look
yes,
back at just the last 6 years after Endgame was done, it has gotten so bad, the quality of the CGI they're putting out. It just looks like shit.
it does. There's no
And then
thought put into
it's
it.
not good. Yeah, it's not good. I mean, and I think it's more than just making people lazy. I think even CGI itself is more than lazy. I think that's where we started losing the skills in Hollywood. That's where we started losing skills in how to make movies, how to make it relatable. Yeah, you got the excitement with it, you got the cool things with it, but then we lost the skill, we lost the
AI
actual
makes better
trade.
movies with
Yeah,
prompts than what they put out in
yeah.
theaters, and they can try to control it. They can't as much as they want to. That they are not going to be able to control that shit.
The few movies that work are the ones that are made very practically with the like you get MMA movies, you get a lot of foreign films that are a lot more drama based, And then you have horror movies, like the guy on YouTube who's his movie's doing bonkers because Obsession, that's doing pretty good.
What is Obsession about? I heard some things about it, but I have no
Uh,
idea what it
like
is.
think it's about like a psycho girlfriend or something. Like it's kind of a cautionary tale on.
So standard liberal girlfriend. Got it.
A standard. What is
I
a
think
liberal girlfriend? Wait a minute. No, he introduced a new terminology. Mr. Brimstone, could you care to tell us what a standard liberal girlfriend is?
I know that
Personally,
Jeremy watched it.
you ever watch a lot of TikTok stuff? Or
I don't have a TikTok account. I don't.
it's pretty miserable. Like it's bad. Let's see here. Blue-haired girl breaks into boyfriend's house because she broke up with her, freaks out, beats the crap out of him. He catches it on camera and she screams, "I'm just gonna tell them you hit me."
Surprisingly, it did pretty. It looks like it's doing pretty good. I know Jeremy was talking about it that
Come
it
say
was
hi.
really good.
All right, Bubba, come on.
He wrote his review for it on Critical.
Oh no, there comes Sammy again.
It's a little hot.
Yeah,
Bubba, I know you want to sit, you want to relax, you want to play, but it is way too hot. We only got 3 months of this before we go back to stuff. But don't worry, you'll be going on walkies and getting out of the house. The coffee shop opened up on the top of the hill, so we can go out and get a coffee a couple days a week.
What does he get when you go to the coffee shop?
Not sure yet. We haven't been there. So there was a mobile station up the top of the hill, and they closed it down. They had a fantastic little local coffee place in it that just had a counter. They sell like little donuts and stuff like that. But they closed down, which really sucked because I used to like walking up there before I got him. And so now they're reopening. They're putting a honey dip and donuts up in there, and it's a food mart and everything. So I'm just going to walk through the drive-through with him, and I'm going to go at non-peak hours, probably around noontime, probably around like 11 o'clock in the morning. Walk through the drive-through, order myself an extra large and a pup cup for this guy. We're going to find a place, and we're going to walk home. Yep, we are.
That's cool. Summertime, I give the four-legged monster. I call him a monster, but he's sleeping right there on the carpet. He's at my feet all day when I'm home. I give him the frozen applesauce cups. He loves it. He doesn't eat that inside because he's really gets messy. But summertime, I also give him as a treat. He loves whipped cream. The spray
big shout
cream.
out to Fantastic Sarcastic for this one.
What did he do? Oh, Buffalo Trace, baby. Come on. Look at him. Am I a boozer? Is that how you see me, Fantastic? Hey, there's nothing.
Shout out to Fantastic. We got when you froze. I'm like, everybody. I full screen. Everybody screenshot.
I did freeze. Oh, that's terrible.
You
Hey,
froze. It's a rule. I don't make the rules. I just follow them.
At least I don't look like a four-eyed monster. Thank you, Fantastic. I love that. I appreciate it, buddy. With buddies like you, who does need an enemy? Thank you so much. And then he complains about body harm. Poor Sevi. You see what you did? You see what you did.
Way too hot to cuddle, buddy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I really am.
So that was funny. Yeah, I gotta tell you this. That Buffalo Trace is really hard to find. So they don't have it in every store. So if you find a bottle, they run between $67-$70. But the guy who made it actually had a private collection after that. Didn't call it Buffalo Trace, but I even found a couple of bottles of that. So I'll probably take a picture of all of that and put it on X later tonight because we just, let me see, when was it? It's the 4 or 5 bottles that I found. So I've got them all. I haven't opened them yet. Then when I go to Toronto, I also get some whiskey from Canada, but it's sweet. It's got maple whiskey, so it's great for cooking with it. They not only got the brown one, but they also have a cream color one, so they're not bad. But I can't drink those; they're just way too sweet. So yeah,
Right on.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, I
Want to
have
thank
the
everybody for coming through, but there is now a Cobra Cast going. I appreciate you being
Oh
here.
no. Okay. Well,
No,
Cast does not have Liz Taylor. That's all I'm saying about that.
no, we're
Cast
gonna
does not
keep
have
going.
Liz
I
Taylor.
just wanted to thank everybody who I know is gonna duck out to watch Cobra Cast
Well, thanks
for
for
watching
being
us.
here, everybody.
You know what we
Yay.
can do? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna watch Cobra Cast while we chat about other things.
Yeah, risk it.
So
I
why?
do have
Because
a
we can
bottle
do
of
that.
Eagle Rare.
I'm gonna
That's
grift
right.
off the grift.
Yeah.
well,
And,
Ladybug. Ugh.
oh, was that
I
like?
ain't going. Risk it. You are a loyal, true friend.
I ain't
Thank you.
going. Risk
well,
it. You're my hero.
I managed to find the plot of Obsession. So it basically goes after breaking the mysterious One Wish Willow to win his crush's heart, a hopeless romantic gets exactly what he asked for. However, he soon discovers that some desires come at a dark and sinister price. So it's the one by Curry Baker, is the one I think Jeremy and them were all gonna go. They all reviewed.
Ah, got it. Yeah.
That's
Eagles
kind of like
Rare is a yeah. So, I really struggle with what we see these days. We're not going to go political here, but I struggle with some of the way of thinking that I see in some young women, and it's just disturbing. It's like I don't understand it. As a female, I don't even relate to it. So I just don't. Hey, look who's here! You see
It's
that?
Jay.
Jay.
Good to see you, buddy. How
We're
you
gonna
doing?
make Jay
And
out
you're
of
modded
some,
too, man. As you said, why did it take to
Oh
get modded?
no!
Nothing.
Is
Not
he
even a
modded?
super chat to mod you, my brother.
Oh my gosh! You modded Jay. Now he's gonna ban all of us. He's gonna catch up with us.
We're gonna
Yeah.
celebrate Jay being here. You ready? We're gonna celebrate Jay. We got some Jay right here. We got some Jay. You ready?
Oh my God, he flew. No.
Not with Olaf. Oh my god.
Olaf deserved it too.
Oh, anything Pixar current day deserves
Oh
it.
my gosh. That was AI. I know that. Yeah,
That is not AI. That Olaf actually fell over in a park, and I just edited the ever-loving crap out of it.
Oh my gosh.
That Olaf actually fell over in a park somewhere in Japan, and it popped up. Jay shared it on X, and I did my.
brutal.
I got bored, and I have a video editor.
You guys are brutal,
Yeah,
man.
Jay's
happy you got a
powers
kick out of that, brother.
Jay's powers are greater than he knows.
That's funny. That's funny.
Jay's powers are vast across the internet. I have a lot of Jay on my freaking widgets.
That is crazy.
He
That
does
is
love
absolutely
Minnie
nuts.
Mouse. I got the Minnie Mouse thing right here.
Yeah.
I do.
Tell
Minnie,
me.
my sweetheart, right there. There she is.
Hold up. Hey, oh my God, you be thinking we.
And what are you doing, Billy? Let's go. Oh, Risk It. You go into Carowinds, I see.
Oh, that's fantastic, Risk It.
Yeah, I love to be there. I don't know if we make it. I don't think I can.
Once I get
really
out of New England, I'm sure I will be at more meetups. Right now, I am currently in this blue prison.
Yeah. There's a chance we might make it to Carowinds, but we'll see how that goes. That is my birthday. So I don't know. I'll see if I want to be on the road for that or not. So yeah, but that'll be good. If I can make it, I'll be there. If I can't make it, just wish me a big fat happy birthday.
Jay, are you gonna bring? Are you gonna pack Wicked in the 221B tactical bag?
Wasp is turning
29.
Damn, I gotta change my face cream. I gotta look younger than that. Ugh, good lord.
Not this trip.
Not this trip.
I would like to see what I'm
that
called.
bag is huge, you know.
That bag, like she wore the bag, and she's what 4'11"? No, sorry, 5'1". Jay says she's
5'1",
4'11", so
yeah.
I'm more inclined to believe Jay, but I'm not going to argue with Wicked. And apparently, it took up 3/4 of her body.
Oh my gosh.
And I
Yeah,
saw that
too
bag,
big,
like
too
that's a
big.
big ass bag, man.
Yeah, that is too big. You know, but you have to be able to carry stuff that big. I mean, it won't fit a. Now, does it go on? Can you take that on board on a flight, Jay?
Yeah, Jay said he used it to travel, like he fit in the overhead, and he traveled all the way to LA. That's all he packed. The only bag he packed for the trip. I'm gonna have to
You
pack
said
Walt so she can come to Carowinds.
I can't fit in those, man. I got too much muscle on me. I don't think I'll fit in that bag. I might try it. Did they sell out? I think that you said they sold out. So I don't know. I don't know if they ever got any more in stock because the guy told him to hold, but I
I'm checking.
don't know. Wasp is worth the luggage fee. You know, I get to check in 3 for free, up to 75 pounds. I'm such a frequent flyer. They take good care of me. Most of the time, I get bumped
There it
up to.
is.
Yeah, is it
Apparently,
still
they
on?
do still have it on sale.
Ah, cool. Put the link out or something. Send me in DM. I might
This
have to
is
check
called.
that. Oh man.
Apparently, it's patch
Says a
ready and
locker.
everything like that. It's called the Locker.
$199. Really, $199. Why is everything $199?
Well, the thing is this bag is like this is like military grade, not going to break down on you bag. Like this will be this is a forever bag.
Forever
so let
bag.
me shoot this to you, Ross. I'll text it to you.
Yeah, they did restock. Jay, there you go.
Yeah,
hey,
we
even
got
Jay
it right
didn't
there.
know
And
that. Apparently, they're not even talking to Jay about what he's promoting. They didn't even tell it. They didn't tell him when it ran
if
out.
I can sell 50 of them, we're going to change the name. Use code Rebellion.
Ooh, how many have they sold? Do we know? How far is that goal? I'll promote it. I'll wear it, take a picture with it.
I always push Jay. Remember, if you want to buy Ripiverse, use code Drunk3PO at checkout.
Yeah.
And buy a copy of Achromatic Chronicles Blue, Green, and a copy of The Daughter's Revenge.
Oh, they're only 10 out. How about that? You know what you should do? We should get gifts and then give it away. So that way you get your quota and then you can give it away to folks. That'd be an idea. That's an investment of what is the sale price?
Just shot you a text, Wasp.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. $199 per bag. Yeah, so that's not about a couple of grams. You meet your quota.
No, and it's got tactical. It's got Velcro, so you can put the tactical patches on it.
Nice.
Look cool.
I don't know. Yeah, very good. Very
Absolutely.
good.
Yeah, I
I
know.
gotta put the pin down. I'm
they used to
fidgeting
do a
with
lot
the
of
pin.
stuff with 1221B,
Yeah.
and don't forget if you want some absolutely fantastic t-shirts and things like that, check out 9line Apparel. I can honestly vouch for them. They make some very. If I wasn't as big as I am, they make some absolutely fantastic t-shirts. Very comfortable, very light, and use code Drunk3PO at checkout for a hefty discount.
There you go. Hey, I bought so many of them, and when I was at when we were in Daytona, and I wear them, and I love them. Great to work out with. I even post a few pictures, every so often on X, just showing them off. But yeah, I love that stuff. It works. They work really well. The material is fantastic.
So,
and I don't like t-shirts. But those
you're going to get a kick out of this. I went to MegaCon and I actually forgot to get a comic book at the Ripiverse booth. And I'm kicking myself because I didn't remember it. Like it was an absolutely insane day. I was rushing around and I always forget something. But I forgot to get my copy of Achromatic Chronicles Blue at Ripiverse booth. It was actually... And I'm like really pissed. So now I'll have to wait till the end of the close. Like my Ripiverse books are on hold right now. I'm not buying a lot of them because I got to get finances squared out, and I got to get a Switch so I can play Mario Kart with Jay.
I have to open one of my boxes soon. I still haven't plugged it in the wall. I haven't opened it, so I might do an open reveal or something. What is in the package? I don't even know.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? I've got a drinking problem. I ran out of my water.
Yeah, I'm running out of water too.
Yeah. Yeah. So cool. That's awesome.
My Daughter's
Well,
Revenge didn't come until after I got it from MegaCon. I'm lucky. My Daughter's Revenge has a place on my shelf, and it is signed by Jay and X-Wing.
mine are signed by all three of them. Eric
I
too.
didn't get to meet Eric. I got
Yeah.
X-Wing right there. Jay's up here.
Yeah. No, that's a great. I haven't even dared to open it to read it, so it's still in the wrapper. But
I read it.
I got the pack. Didn't get to me before headed down to Orlando. So guess what? That was a great marketing strategy on Jay's part. He suckered me into buying 2 more books on site.
As
Yeah.
it gets closer to the end of the year in December, I'm gonna do a small fundraiser, and
Yeah.
all the money that I get from it, I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of copies of AC Blue and Green and donate them to the local hospital. Just
That'd
a
be
stack of
sweet.
comics for the kids department, but I want to wait till it gets closer to the holidays before I set things up. There's a hospital in the next town over, a big one, and there's a cancer ward up the hill from me. So I'm pretty sure I could find
Yeah.
something, someplace there needed for
Yeah.
kids.
You can always donate to like St. Jude's. They do take
Yeah,
a lot of that kind of stuff. That's a
St.
good
Jude's is
organization.
out of
Yeah,
all
they're
the
phenomenal.
organizations you can donate to. I honestly think St. Jude's ain't grifting or anything like that. I really do
Right.
think all the
Right.
money goes
Yeah.
where it needs to go.
Needs to
I don't
go.
question it, because it's been
No.
around too long.
Mm-hmm. I'm also. I've been looking. I have a plan for
Jay,
later
don't make
years.
me email you a freaking link. You can join
Yeah.
anytime, brother.
Yeah, come on, join in. But we need your PO box.
Jay
I
doesn't
owe
have a
him.
P.O. box.
I need to send him a freaking bottle of bourbon. Okay, he said he wanted bourbon. I don't know
Lurker
what the heck
mode.
to
Oh,
send him.
no. Oh,
We
no, brother.
gotta. I gotta send the bourbon. Where the heck do I send the bourbon and the shot glass that goes with it? You got a special shot glass with it, and it's not for half a shot; it's for a double shot. But you're gonna have to do that online so you can see it. Yeah, he will soon on the road to Carowinds. Oh, okay. So yeah.
Oh, he's on the road.
So
Okay, no
yeah.
link.
So
We'll get it later.
yeah. Yeah.
I was just about to shoot you a link. Like, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah, he's already gone. But anyways, yeah. So back to Liz Taylor, right? I mean, she was. My gosh, this movie, and for me, the dialogue was just, fantastic, and she was such a tiger in it.
Oh
She's
yeah.
like there are two. Well, actually, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 female actresses, performers that I was infatuated with as a little girl. Like, oh my God, if I ever grow up and grow old, I'm gonna want to be one of them. Vivian Lee in Gone with the Wind, Raquel
Mhm.
Welch, she was phenomenal.
Fantastic journey. That
Oh
movie
my
is still
gosh.
Donald
Yeah.
Plants. I'm sorry. I still like that movie. I don't care if it was.
I know.
That movie
I know.
is like pure sci-fi in every way.
Every way. Rita Hayward and of course Liz Taylor. You could not go wrong with these. I mean, Sophia Loren was good too. So they had that exotic nature about them, and they had that animal spirit about them. They were pretty risque for their time, but it's just, you look at them, you're like, oh my God, that's a female, Nowadays you see some of these performers, I'm like, like Demi Moore, look what she did to herself. I mean, you look at her, you cringe. It's just like nothing
Oh
but
my!
skin and bones.
What
It's
happened
like,
to G.I. Jane, where she
I-
was ridiculously fit? Say what you want, striptease, where she actually fit, healthy, curved.
I know.
Well,
I
now
posted
she
a
looks
picture of myself. I put down She-Hulk versus G.I. Jane, I put my picture there. And I'm like, yeah, come on, let's go. And it's just like,
I
what
thought she
are
looked
we
a,
doing?
I thought she looked a little bit like Cynthia Erivo minus the bald.
Yeah.
She what she like that Ozempic, and I'm hearing things about the stuff that stuff do. Like, And Gabriel Iglesias did an interview. He's like, you'll lose the weight. You won't be hungry at all. And your body will just start eating everything. But as soon as you go off it, you gain the weight back almost
Look,
as fast as you shedded it.
those
Yeah.
GLP-1s are absolutely phenomenal for people that do have conditions such as diabetes type 2. They need it because that molecular level, they're not able to process that sugar. That's absolutely okay under prescribed medication, under doctor's orders. But at times, that by itself is not enough. Those folks are also on other oral medication to supplement that to bring their A1C down. When you go just use it as a drug to control your weight, it's fine, but it does come at a higher cost because you lose a lot of fat. When you lose fat, everything gets droopy, right? It's not healthy,
Mhm.
and a lot of these
yeah.
folks are not exercising. The muscle mass is critical.
Yeah.
When you
And
don't
they say
eat,
they do, but they don't.
that's right. It
Uh-oh.
stops you from oh no. What movies next week?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Didn't you say it was Troy?
No, Troy, we don't watch Troy till I'll call the audible. We won't watch
Olaf.
Troy.
We gotta watch Olaf.
I refuse to watch any of that crap.
Yeah, no. Please
Maybe
don't
we'll
torture
review
us.
Winnie the Pooh. No, we'll review something good. We'll absolutely review
Oh,
something
that'd
good.
be awesome. Let's go. You know, we should pick one of those
Indiana J.
no.
So it popped up in my feed. And it was the
it?
last scene of my X feed. It was the last scene of Raiders of the Lost Ark, where they're all sitting there and they're having a conversation. The Junior, what's this Junior? Yeah, that's his name, Henry Joe. And without skipping a beat, as soon as it started, I instantly started doing the lines and not skipping them. The dog, and everything
my
like that.
gosh.
Lost in his own museum. Yep.
That's
Just
crazy.
that whole scene, and I'm like, you don't do that with movies anymore. You like you only get to that level when you rewatch them so many times because they're good in the dialogue. Like I still like that action scene with the tank still stands out to me as a kid when I first saw it. When that like they're yelling in German and like he's banging the guy's head on the tank lid and just that whole scene, it still sticks out to me how awesome Last Crusade is, and everybody's like, for me, it's always going to be Raiders. It's always going to be a perfect film from beginning to end. There is nothing wrong with that film.
Yeah.
That is a flawless 100% film in cinematography, in dialogue, and everything. It is a perfect film. But
It's
Raiders, awesome. I like, and Jay's favorite is Temple of Doom. Rightfully so. Temple of Doom gave us the reason for the PG-13 rating with the heart-ripping scene.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason we have PG-13.
Have you watched that in any of the streams? Has anybody watched it on any of the streams?
It's all on Disney Plus, but I
Disney
have
Plus.
other ways, and I actually plan on buying Blu-rays of them next month. They're actually on my list to get because I want physical copies of this before Disney tries to Disney them.
Yeah, what I was asking is, has anybody reviewed that? Like,
I don't think. Well, it's probably on critic list. Yeah, absolutely. I guarantee you, people.
Yeah,
have
but not
absolutely
broadcasted on a stream or something like that.
No, not a stream. We could do Temple of Doom. Like we could do Temple of Doom next week.
That's a good one. When is Troy coming out? I mean, where is Odyssey coming out?
The Odyssey release date is July 17th, which means we will probably be reviewing the Odyssey July 15th.
Okay. I guess we have time.
We'll be reviewing Troy, the director's cut of Troy, because the cinematic cut was absolutely. It really did a lot more damage to the cinematic cut. The director's cut is much, much better. It actually adds things with Paris and Helen's relationship and how that progressed. It has, her actually figuring out how she smuggled her to the boat. It actually covers a lot more. That's a lot better.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
And the actors in that are so, like, don't get me wrong, John Bernthal is fantastic, and he's a great actor, but he would make a great Menelaus. That's who he is in the Odyssey,
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Those actors have like no charisma whatsoever in that trailer.
Temple of Doom, do it. All right, next week
Do
we
it.
review it. If Jay shows up, we will review Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
All right.
Okie
We will
dokie.
do that. That sounds good.
Marathon.
Do it.
The mention the Odyssey is now
Odyssey's now
triggering.
triggering.
I keep expecting some die talk.
DEI talk.
DEI.
No.
No. I think the fact that Troy is now getting credit after so many years is kind of sad. Yeah, Misha,
Yeah.
really is. It
That's
really
sad. That's
is.
a great movie. I know.
Another great version is the miniseries of the Odyssey.
With Armand Asante, yeah.
Oh, mini series. There's a
Mhm.
mini series.
Yeah.
You know me.
Ross,
me
you
and
would actually really like this miniseries. It's not too long, and you would absolutely
yeah.
really enjoy it.
You should
Armand
check out the
Asante
Dune.
is
Send me
great.
DM me the info, please. I'll try to watch it.
You should
I do have
check
some
out.
travel coming up, but it's in about won't start for like another couple of weeks or so. But yeah, I'll have some jet time.
If you can
Significant
find it and
jet
happy
time.
hunting, you should check out the the Dune movie. That sci-fi
Dune.
came out. Dune, Dune. So they
I
came
think
out with
it's
Sci-Fi Channel did a Dune movie, which I think is one of the best adaptations. They basically
isn't that with
out
Zendaya? Wasn't Zendaya?
No,
in it?
no.
Not
This
that
came out
one.
in early 2004, so it's got some CGI in it, but it was made for television. It was made for the Sci-Fi Channel back in the early 2000s, and they did the Dune trilogy, and then they did Children of Dune, which covered Children of Dune and Dune Messiah. Dune Messiah and Children. It covered basically the first 3 books in the series. And it had absolutely fantastic. It had so many great actors, low key actors that you never heard of. But it had a very young, what's his name? God, Wasp. He was Professor X in X-Men. I can't no Makara. He was Professor X in X-Men, and it's not James McAvoy. It had a young James McAvoy in
I
it.
don't want to say anything.
Wait
Yeah,
a
I
minute,
was
no,
gonna say, what
I'm
is he
going through it. I'm
talking
working
about?
through it.
I know. I'm like, can't help
But
it, buddy. Sorry about that.
But they spread it through, and it is so good. Like, they trimmed out all the fat. They told the story in a progressive manner. They stayed true to the characters, which they didn't do in the new movies coming out because they really fucked with Chani. And I have zero drive to see anything with Zendaya in it ever again. Really,
Wow.
they keep jamming her into everything, and I do not want to see. The woman can't act. She has the same facial. Kristen Stewart and Plank from freaking Ed, Edd and Eddie have better facial expressions, and Plank's wood.
Oh my gosh, watch your blood pressure. Woo! Brimstone's
Tired.
worked up.
Sorry, that was an as level.
I think the only movie I can genuinely say I liked of hers was when she was in The Greatest Showman, but she wasn't in it as much, and she wasn't the main actress, really. She had a part in it, but
she has the same facial expression in Euphoria, has the same facial expression in Spider-Man, has the same facial expression in Doom, a little more scowly, which really doesn't make any sense.
I kind of wonder if the direction, like the director says, hey, don't smile, or hey, don't do anything, just look like you. I was like, okay.
Rainer, I'm not sure about that, because despite our little sphere bubble of the internet, I know a lot of people who still want to see it because Nolan has bank. It's not this movie Nolan has to worry about. It's his next one. Because he's burning through all of his goodwill. His name and everything, he is burning through it.
Wow.
With what he has done.
Here's a question. Yeah. Here's a
Odyssey.
question. What will you do? Just imagine if somebody were to come and ask you to become a performer and go into one of these movies. Do you think you could do it?
No, I would be like very much like, no, thank you. I have better things to do in my life. We need a script doctor. Absolutely. I'll fix that shit. I like rewrite. I like writing and telling my own stories.
We would
If you actually ask Misha, who has played in my tabletops, she knows that I tell a very good story. I have known Misha for close to over a decade.
It would be way too hard to not be able to like Henry Cavill that and then get fired because those
Oh
people
yeah,
don't.
I'd Cavill the fuck.
They would be like, "No, you can't do that."
Did they ever pick who they're gonna play next James Bond movie? Do we
No, they're
know?
on the hunt
No
right
idea.
now,
They
and
I
people
think I read something. They said Henry Cavill was too young.
too old.
they said he
They
was
said he
too
was.
old.
Yeah, they said he
Was
was
too
too old to
old.
play Bond.
Well, they were looking at Jacob Elordi. It's like, no, 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 no.
Yeah.
If everything I've been seeing about Highlander is true and what they are saying is true and where the director's going for it, I will see that movie more than once in theaters. I will take the 4-hour trip to my movie theater round trip to 2 hours round trip, 2 hours to sit through it, and I will see that shit multiple times. Because if they are doing what they say they are doing, I am beyond pumped because the director's a fan of not just the movies, but the television series. And the television series was loosely tied to the movies, but it had some bridges and points, but they completely changed the state of immortality and what it was and everything like that. So at the end of Highlander, that was it. That was the whole story. But then you find out through the series that new immortals are coming all the time. The game is never ending. New immortals are created and born. And it actually segues off from Connor, who was in the movies, into Duncan, who was, well, Connor's 600, Duncan's 400. Connor and Duncan were best friends and everything like that. It's a very long relationship, if you can imagine, a very long friendship. And there was a whole movie about their friendship called Highlander Endgame. It was very, very good. I might have hurt watching that one because it had some very tragic things in lore, but the director is taking stuff from the series as well as stuff. There's rumors that we're going to see Amanda in the movies, that they casted Amanda. We might see a freshly immortalized Duncan MacLeod in the movies in like a post-credit scene. He's tying the show. We're going to see Watchers. We're going to see all this stuff. So he's using the show, and we're actually apparently going to see why they're immortal because he's going to use special effects. And apparently the other actors can't keep up with Henry Cavill's swordplay. He's too damn good.
Yeah. He's basically like McKenna in One Piece. He's just too good, and the stuntmen can't keep up with him.
So it will definitely one of those things where if I have been paying attention to every single little interview, like not like, whispers or rumors. I'm talking about images put out, director interviews, cast interviews. I've done videos on it, and everything I am hearing has stayed consistent throughout the entire time. This is the director who did John Wick. It's going to be action-packed. It's going to be freaking awesome, and I can't wait for the Highlander movie to come out sometime.
When do they anticipate that?
I don't think there'll be a plan. Zeist. I think you're going to be okay. We pretend that movie doesn't exist, Misha. We have been over this. When does that come out? We don't have a release date. They had to delay filming because Henry Cavill hurt himself on the set.
No.
He hurt his foot on the set, like broke it or something. So he had to go in the boot and go through everything. But they're back filming right now. They were filming in Scotland. Like there's photos of them filming in Scotland. Him in the full Scottish getup from the 1700s, everything like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he deserves a win, so hopefully it is.
He's going to get the win with the 40K show. I'm telling you right now, seriously. Because if everything's going to happen, he's going to be playing Eisenhorn, and he is going to freaking kill it.
Yeah.
Seriously. Eisenhorn is among the Warhammer 40K, everybody knows Eisenhorn. Even the normies who pass will see the Eisenhorn. I will really struggle seeing the show because Eisenhorn was my dad's favorite character.
Yeah, I'm glad he's at least doing some Guy Ritchie movies because then he's at least doing some acting and action movies.
I'm sorry, I absolutely loved Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
I did too. I liked it, and
it was. I didn't think it was anything special. It wasn't over the top, but some of those, like when they're strolling through that Yahtzee freaking camp, and just like smiles on their faces. He walks up, that one right there, boom, that whole laughing scene, everything. I just was like, oh my god, this might be pure comedic genius.
And he looked like he was having a really good time on that movie, and he looks like he had a good time with In the Gray with Guy Ritchie again, because he was working with him and Jake Gyllenhaal, and they looked like they were having a good time. And it's like that's what movie making should be. So to see
Apparently,
like
Tom Hardy either left or got fired off of Mobland.
I heard.
That's what I heard.
And I'm like, well, he either left or got fired. I'm like, I have heard a lot of things, about Hollywood. I have never heard a bad thing about Tom Hardy's, crap on set. He apparently is very professional. He shows up early. Yeah. He's nice to everybody. So they did something to piss him off, and he walked. And I'm 95%. Well, and they tried to spin it that he just left and had a temper tantrum with unprofessional things. And I'm like, no one's buying that. And everybody's like, this sucks.
Charlize Theron tried to do that and say, "Oh, he was always in my face. He was rude." It's like, what's the proof? And who else can corroborate this story of yours?
But here's the everybody's like, this is horrible. I'm like, actually, this could be an absolutely fantastic thing. They're like, we could, and I'm like, we could get Taboo season 2, which I've been waiting a decade for.
Usually when like an actress or somebody like complains about someone on set, I just go, okay, where's the proof?
Where's your receipts?
Where's your receipts? And then just where's their statement on everything?
Yeah.
Cavill is just a great actor, and believe it or not, my go-to Cavill is the Count of Monte Cristo.
He is. I really liked his Superman. I just wish the movie was. I didn't care for the movies.
I like the Superman. I don't like the writing.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't, the character was a movie. But we aren't here to review Superman. I could go on and on for hours and hours. I really could. I love talking with these ladies. I love talking with you guys in chat. That's why we're here. It's to entertain you folks.
Have fun.
And let's go over this lovely cat on a hot tin roof. Now, Elizabeth, if I ever see this play, like I said, I don't think anybody will ever measure up to this, ever. Elizabeth Taylor and Robert Redford are some of the greatest actors.
Paul Newman.
Sorry, Paul Newman.
You're going to get stung.
Yeah, I'm going to get stung. Paul Newman. Uh-oh. Oh, goodness. Here we go. We got another one.
Robert Redford's fine, too. Yeah.
Brisket for a biscuit. Sent in another one. We got this one. All right.
Oh, no. What did we get now? Oh, God.
Lost Bubbles. And we all know Jay loves bubbles, doesn't he? Yup, Jay loves the bubbles.
Why am I blowing bubbles? Damn. What is the bubble song about?
I don't know, but it's fantastic. Immortals was a good time too. I never saw Immortals.
Oh my gosh, no. Brimstone, that was Bubbles Are from Brisket.
Bubbles are from Brisket.
Yeah, there's no hope for me, buddy. That's fantastic. That's
I love
awesome.
this. That's great.
Oh my God.
Missed it.
Yay, let's go. I'm sport. That's all right. Oh, goodness gracious. Blowing bubbles.
You got off easy compared to what Tree Bear.
I know. Gosh.
Oh my God. You hear that freaking Zeltroid Johnny 64 finally fucking blocked Tree Bear?
Oh my God. I could
Johnny
not
64
imagine.
blocked Tree Bear, and we will never see Johnny 64 on any Geeks and Gamers stream ever again after that Mario Kart thing. That was hilarious.
God. I cannot imagine what Tree Bear could do to
Sneak peek of next week's episode.
That's funny. Yeah, thanks a lot, buddy. Look at that. True Tree Bear is brutal.
X-Men 73, welcome in, buddy. It's always good to see you popping into chat.
Hey.
So we are this week, while we try to get through this.
While I'm drinking Buffalo Trace and blowing bubbles, apparently.
Yep, absolutely. We cat on a hot tin roof.
Hot air, but I guess I'm not, so that's a great thing. Yeah.
This is based off of a Tennessee Williams play. and it is not action. This movie is pure dialogue. Like what? Like you don't actually have to. Like you can watch it, but you can listen to it and still do other things. That's what I really like about
Yes.
this. Elizabeth Taylor, I absolutely fell in love with her character in the beginning of the movie when she smeared ice cream in that little bastard no neck kid's face.
Like this, honey.
Like this, honey. I'm like, yes, parenting.
Maggie, how could you do that to a child?
Yeah. I love it when she's like, "You're no neck little kids.
Yeah, like monsters.
You're no neck
No-neck
monsters." I loved it.
monsters.
And I'm like, but the best part is like, you can get that, but you actually see the genuine disdain for these little bastard kids.
Gosh, they're obnoxious as they can be. I mean, there's no parental control. They're running all over the place, and they're just obnoxious. You're just mad or something. You said because you can't have a baby or something. Remember
Yeah,
that
you don't
kid
like
on
it, but
Sisters?
because you don't like us just because you can't have
It's like,
kids.
whoa, dude, come on. Yeah,
Well,
but the
it
movie
gets
is,
so much better at the end. Like seriously, gets so good at the end.
yeah.
I love the husband in that. The kid's wife. They're like, it's like, well, you're lying. You're this. Shut up.
Shut up. Yeah, how are you going to say, yeah, shut up?
Just
This
shut up.
movie is so good because it highlights so many different aspects of human relations, communication, assumptions, insecurities that Paul Newman's character had about himself, and how he kind of buried himself instead of dealing with how his reaction to his friend might have caused his demise, and he avoided that by just keep drinking. He kept drinking, and she tried to highlight that to him, and you can all of a sudden see how it all started to unfold because they wanted to talk about it. He avoided it. And there's the father-in-law says, okay, let's talk about it. Locked him up in the room. And there was. It was the brutal truth came out. So I love the dialogue. I think this is the ultimate clever performance that puts emotions in and carries and delivers the lines as if it were happening in real life. They did not falter, wavered, nothing. I mean, the compelling performances is through the rooftop.
I also feel like the best thing about this film is because it's adapted from a play, they needed no sets. They needed a room, a stairs, a downstairs, and that's it.
That was it.
It was all takes place in like 3 rooms, and it is all conversation.
I know. And the basement was phenomenal. You go down there.
The basement scene was great.
Woof.
Redford delivers. Newman delivers.
Which modern writing can't even do anymore, because nowadays they're just walk, or they're in a room and another room, and the dialogue is awful.
Absolutely.
It's fantastic. Like the only dialogue like I can compare to like this movie, believe it or not, is Gilmore Girls. How fast it goes, how smart it is. It is. Gilmore Girls may be a chick show. I can't get around it, but the dialogue and the writing in that show is phenomenal because the dialogue goes through, and as soon as that dialogue's done, they're moved to the next scene, and you have to actually listen to what they're saying. You can't just watch. You actually have to listen more than you watch the show.
My favorite like dialogue moments from Gilmore Girls was Luke and Jess.
My favorite absolute dialogue was anything with Sookie and Jackson.
Yeah.
But I also love when Lorelai showed up at the school and gave the kids the talk. And the parents freaked out on her. And looks like, you got this? She's like, yeah, I got this. And she's taking on 4 moms with all the same haircut. And they start to get nasty with her. And Lorelai's like, oh. And she basically goes, so did you all get your haircuts at the same place? Group this, and just started eviscerating these 4 women about, like all this stuff. Oh, God.
That's funny. Yeah, I've never watched Gilmore Girls. I never have. I admit it. Never have.
It's a very long show. The 7th season really dropped off, and the tie-up thing that they tried to do with
that was
seasons was what was really was really like, it was great to see everybody back, but after everything settled, it was a big miss.
it was like I wish they had more with Jess. It was like he was him and Luke were my favorite characters, and I was like,
I like Taylor Ducey, but my all-time favorite Gilmore Girls character is Kirk.
yeah, the one, yeah, Kirk was good.
Kirk was the town idiot. He's fucking amazing.
Yep.
Petty.
So this
like
movie
when he haggled over the price of toast.
Six voters. Is that what I'm seeing? We only have 6 votes.
6 reviews for Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. 6 reviews for a 1958 cinematic classic.
It's a classic.
Ex-alcoholic football player drinks his way, having failed to come to terms with his sexuality and his feelings for his football buddy. Yeah, there is a little bit of that in the overtones. It's definitely a product of its time. But I wouldn't say he was full on into dudes. I say he was into guys and girls. That's why he's got married. Yeah. But his best friend died and probably Minecrafted himself because of what he was, and he struggled with that. And his wife is having trouble, who played by Elizabeth Taylor. It is unbelievably deep and rich, and it takes about 20 minutes to really get going. Like you have to sit there and listen to everything going on, and you're what the hell's going. And as the story progresses, that first 20 minutes makes a lot more sense. You just got to get through that first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And enjoy Elizabeth Taylor yelling at small children, because that was
my favorite. It's a lot more overt in the movie, whereas in the book and the play, it's very heavily implied.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff they cut from the play.
Yeah. Well, obviously, it was like it's almost a 2-hour film as it is. I don't know how long the play is. But no, we got. Well, let's see what you all thought. I gave it a 90. Old school movie from 58. Great acting. Acting I have ever seen in a film. Elizabeth Taylor and Robert Redford. We're going to correct that, or else Wasp is going to yell at me.
No, I won't yell at you. They both got gorgeous blue eyes, so it's fine. But Paul Newman's eyes always wins over Robert Redford's eyes.
Paul Newman, there we go.
And they were both in the same movie, The Sting. Redford and Newman.
Yep, we reviewed The Sting. I really like that. I'm sorry, but that freaking card scene in The Sting. I cannot forget that card scene in The Sting. It sticks with you.
I know. It does. It's unforgettable.
So I gave it a 90 because it's absolutely phenomenal. The only reason I didn't give it 100 is honestly because it's adapted from a play, not an original film. We got a Macara review here. Good Lord!
Good Lord, yes.
We got a Mac novel here for an 87. So we're just gonna give that a thumbs up because we're running short on time here.
Read it. That's right. Read it on your own. Yeah.
Really old movies, gave it a 92%. You didn't read a comment, but gave it 100, so I'm just going to leave you blank. You didn't give it you gave it 100, and you gave it 100. Yeah, you get an upvote. But yeah, only 6 reviews for this, and that's a wasp. And we need at least 10 to get a full general consensus of it.
Yeah.
Fault the lady for being thoroughbred. No, I will never fault lady. The Mac reviews is why I brought her on. I love her novel posts, the depth and everything. Mac is our local cinephile. That's why we keep her around. That, and she's absolutely awesome.
She's awesome.
I have run review. I gave it a score, and I just gave it a score and no description.
It's a good movie. It's a fantastic movie. It is really highlights the dynamics and struggles of family when a tragedy brings up truly the worst in people, and that's the time that you see it in this movie, how well portrayed it was. it was very raw, a lot of hard dialogue, and it's just
Ew,
it,
that
it shows
dialogue.
you when they crumble. They show you when strong characters crumble, what breaks you in that moment that you realize a harsh truth. So yeah,
It
it
was
is
definitely a smart choice to go with the Technicolor than it was the black and white because
right.
you just don't put Liz Taylor in a whole lot of black and whites. If you want to put
No,
her in a movie, you
you
put her
gotta
in
put
Technicolor.
those gorgeous baby purples in freaking full color.
Everything. Yeah, just phenomenal. And she was just so toxic. She had such a toxic personality. So, and Hollywood knew how to do this. They put the most attractive and, exotic people in these movies, and they could perform. They actually were so great. So, yeah.
Yeah,
This is
they
one
Apparently,
of
come
my
up.
James doing
favorites.
Blues Brothers next week. The Blues Brothers I think, might be my favorite movie
That's a
ever.
good one. Yeah, it's
I
a good
love the
one.
Blues Brothers. I actually have the fedora in the shades.
A lot of those women proved
I go to
they weren't.
Universal in the fedora in the shades, and the reason I like Universal Studios isn't the food, it isn't the Wizarding World. It's because the Blues Brothers play there,
Yeah,
and I love the Blues Brothers.
It's a good one. That's a
I would
good
say
one.
like the women in like TCMs, they weren't only beautiful, like classically beautiful, not in like a supermodel beautiful, but they were just very classically beautiful. And they knew, but they weren't just beautiful, they were very smart and very well talented in their acting field.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
oh yeah.
But they went
good
through a
one.
lot of trauma in their past to
Elizabeth
really
Taylor apparently
draw
had a
from.
massive amount of medical issues, like had discs slipped in
Yeah.
her back that had to get replaced, and it was absolutely crazy.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
saw how she looked like towards the end. I mean, she was neighbors and good friends with Michael.
Mhm.
And she just looked completely different when towards her later years. But that's just the journey everybody takes,
Not
right?
everybody can
But
age gracefully like Sophia Loren. Good Lord,
oh
that
my
woman.
God, that woman is
How
something,
about
isn't
Monica
she?
Bellucci?
She
Bellucci. She
too.
does.
She too.
She looks so good for somebody in her
Yep.
60s,
I know, right? If
and
I
she
if
hasn't
I
had
if I
work
could
done. You can
turn their
tell.
Yeah, if I could learn their secret, that's what
Was
I
Watch
a
her
should
make a
do.
little
list of her favorite actors and actresses. Um,
I will do that.
Paul
What?
Newman, Robert Redford.
Steve McQueen, Vivian Lee. Yeah, I've got a list of them. That's a good suggestion. I'll do that and I'll put it on my Criticalist account. Thank you for that. Yeah,
it
that's
was a
that's a
little
great
weird
suggestion.
they had Lindsay Lohan play Elizabeth Taylor.
Oh, that was bad.
Yeah.
I was like, what? No, I was like, I didn't even watch that. I was like, no, when you watch these classical performers, it's good that they do, bibliography or do the story of their lives or whatnot, but for crying out loud, don't butcher it, right? And I'm not saying that butcher it with a bad story because they couldn't possibly mess up the story,
It's
but
really
it's
hard to
just
get the casting right.
exactly. And well, why would you just do like a documentary on it? Show their true life clips and stuff like that. I am reading a book on Einstein, Albert Einstein. It's just a bibliography on him. So I haven't gotten to the end of the first chapter yet because I picked up the the suicidal empathy. But I'm gonna read that and see how that goes for me. But yeah, I don't like it when they start. Steve Jobs. Did you guys watch that? Steve Jobs. For
I've seen
Apple. Did
which
you
one.
watch
There was a
that?
couple of them.
Yeah, the
The one
one.
with Ashton Kutcher?
No, no, no,
No?
no. The other one. That the guy that plays the Magneto.
Michael Fassbender.
Michael
Is that his
Fassbender.
name? Yeah, that's the one that I really liked. I liked that because it didn't go into depth, but it was enough to kind of give you the flavor. So I know there's a lot of over dramatization probably in those, but yeah, I think in those they just need to leave those classic performers alone and just tell us about their lives, in documentary type.
Dude, Sound of Music
things.
is.
Oh goodness,
I
it's
love Sound
crazy,
of
isn't
Music.
it? I know.
Reminds me of my watching it with my great grandmother. We always used to sit down and watch The Sound of Music and My Fair Lady. And
My Fair Lady, I've watched that. We should watch. It's a longer movies. Those are 3 hour, 3.5 hour movies. But
yeah,
um,
that's a long one.
it is Sound of Music. I supported a high school drama club, and I made all the kids' clothes myself. I went and bought the fabric, made it custom made for every single one of them. That took like 2 freaking weeks, and they had to do rehearsal. They would tear it up, and this guy almighty, every time he would come in, the poor soul was losing more weight. I'm like, why can't you eat just like you did last week till the game is over, the play's over? It was
Get into
horrible.
your
He had so
craft,
many
kid.
safety pins on him. I was like, I thought he's gonna sit on it and prick himself. But yeah, those are classic movies too. So we should consider doing some musicals. Maybe we'll
We'll
look at
get.
those.
We have plenty
Yeah.
of time. And like I said, once I am monetized, I will be taking a poll. There will be a hard limit to how much a movie has to hit to get watched and reviewed by us and everything like that. But first things first, watch hours and monetization. So if you're new here, please hit that like and hit that sub button. That would be absolutely fantastic. All of the
Yes.
streams are back in playlists, all of them, and I
Yeah.
have them organized. So drop open a tab, hit the mute button, and just let them play. I need as many watch hours as I can get because I'm really seeing my videos for some reason aren't taking off like over the last 2 weeks. They were doing
Oh
really
no.
well. Now all of a sudden they've dropped off a cliff. I think it's YouTube punishing me because I refuse to make shorts.
Oh no.
So yeah, like, sub, definitely go back and check out those playlists. And check on my live streams nightly, except for tomorrow night. We'll do The Witcher 3 for a while until I want to move on, until something new comes out. And I do plan on getting Aliens Fireteam Elite and some more multiplayer stuff that I can bring in people and play together. And it's far more entertaining to watch me play those. Why do I want to make shorts? They genuinely make people stupider.
Stupider. Make shorts.
Make shorts.
Oh,
Why
the
who's
movie I
supposed to
just
make
said
shorts?
the other night. Who wears shorts?
So
Who
yeah, like
wears
it's been
short
absolutely
shorts?
crazy. Like my videos for the last week and a half have not been taking off. 11 to 12 views compared to the 50 they were getting before.
Oh my gosh.
So either they changed the algo or something, but something just ain't clicking anymore.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, this one I didn't expect to do so well, so that's okay. But I just wanted to put it out there in case suddenly there's a Zorro takeoff. But tomorrow I got some stuff coming out, and I will have more stuff coming out this week. I'm actually gonna come home tomorrow, and actually I got I got to re-record one video that I really like. It was like 20 minutes long, and I really didn't like how it came out in the end. So I took it down, and I got to do a video for the Absolute Superman first trade paperback that I read, which was actually pretty decent. But you'll have to hear my whole spoilery thing. And I have, there's a comic book. They're apparently getting trailers now, which is nice, so I can react to them. Easy content.
Yeah. So Temple of Doom next week.
Temple of Doom next week. I will send Jay the email. I hope he shows because Jay lives in Jay World.
Well,
like,
if he
seriously.
doesn't show up, you have another thing on him. So
I
there's
do.
no
Like,
exclusive.
look at that. Like, look, seriously, he drops his ice cream.
Jay, I'm going in the store. Now you sit here and eat your ice cream, and I'll be right back.
That sucks.
Personal favorite Jay clip.
Lord, that is great. That is great. Yeah. So wonderful.
I do
But
have
that
a
was great.
Discord server, Doomyverse. I just don't broadcast that I have it. I have a Discord, and I have a small Discord server. It's not crazy. It was left over from when I was running tabletop RPGs, and I just cleaned it up and decided to keep it. Poor Jay. Yeah, you think poor Jay? Jay. I am convinced that Jesus loves Jay more than anybody I have ever met in my entire life, and that's just what it comes down to. I really do. So yeah, I'm still figuring out Discord. Discord's not hard to figure out as long as you don't join. Like, I'm part of like 30 different Discord servers. All of them are muted because I honestly don't care.
Wow.
They're too big. I don't talk in communities. I'm not really chatty on Discord. Jay is the best of us, absolutely, Ladybug. But
He is, yep.
no. So Wasp, where can they? We're gonna get outros because Daily's about to start.
Yeah.
So not daily, weekly play stream, and we got to have the Mickey meltdowns. So where can they find you, Wasp?
I'm on X, the YouTube channel. Going to start pretty soon. Actually, I'll be making an announcement there as either a video or a post announcing some activity there. So I'll be on a YouTube channel. Hopefully, get on Rumble soon. And I do have Discord, but I have to spend some time with Fantastic and/or Sevi to get more comfortable with how to manage it and all that. But for now, please look me up on X. That's where you can find me. And thanks for having me this evening here. It was great.
Always.
Lots of fun. And thanks for letting me drink my Buffalo Trace and blow bubbles.
Of course. That's just what. Mac, where can they find you?
You can find me on here Wednesdays, and you can find me on Saturdays with Draken. We do the command center, and then that's pretty much it.
All right. And I go live almost every night, save for tomorrow and typically Sundays. I like to sit down and read on Sundays. I have a lot of reading to do. Like, I seriously have a lot of reading. I got 2 Rippaverse comics and Losers 1 and 2 to get through this week. So, and that's just what I have here. That doesn't include the stuff I need to pick up at the local comic shop, which has quite a rather chunky little setup for me, because good Lord, did I ever freaking order a little too much this week.
Well, this was fun.
Okay, Bubba. Come on.
He's going to say goodbye.
After I get monetized, there's a Sammy tax.
There you go. No.
You'll have to have a Sammy emoji.
There will be a Sammy emoji. There will be a J dropping ice cream emoji.
That's fantastic. But
awesome. There he is. I'll full screen this. There's my boy right here.
So sweet. Look at him. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can't have mine on my lap because he'll be like this big. He's about 80 pounds, so it won't work. But he's right there looking at me on the carpet. So cool.
I would set up a Sammy cam, but he doesn't stay in one place. Sometimes he moves out from under the desk and goes sits back there.
Yeah.
He'll sit on the couch. He'll move wherever he's comfortable.
Look what I have here.
Oh, goodness. It's one of those cameras that follows you around.
That's right. So because part of the stream is going to involve that, there's going to be some videos about, I don't know, maybe certain workouts and things like that. But
right on.
Yeah. And
Yoga.
I have another one for vlog. Oh, no. Let's make sure. Wasp and do yoga, okay? Yoga is for stress relief. And when I see people, they say, stretch and hug the floor, and they all melt into the floor. And here I am as a weightlifter. It's like not flexible like that. It's like, no, that adds to my stress level. So we're not doing that. But no, so we'll have that. And we also have vlogging opportunities. So they're all going to be good. So yeah, but that's what I can show
sarcastic. You. My dog is not my prop.
Color.
My dog is my best friend in the world. And I hate the fact that I have to go. Basically, tomorrow morning, I got to get up at like 7 o'clock. Let him run around for an hour, and let him run around for like an hour and a half, and then put him back in his crate while I get ready. and then he's going to be in the crate till just before noon, maybe a little after. And he is not going to be happy with me.
Oh,
Sammy
he'll be fine.
Sammy wakes up and does puppy yoga. He'll get out of his crate and do a stretch, and you'll hear a ooh. He'll also burp after he drinks and eats.
Oh my gosh, no, he doesn't. Does
I
he?
tell Harley, I say, go over on the mat and do your puppy yoga, and she'll go over on the yoga mat and do her puppy yoga.
Look
Oh.
at that smiley face.
So it's Sammy and Makara, your puppy's name
All right.
again. I keep forgetting.
Harley.
What was that again?
Harley with an A.
Harley, like as in Harley Davidson.
Now I
Yeah.
remember that. My dog's name is Loki.
My sister-in-law's dog is Loki too.
Matches his personality. I've got a Loki. You know, he's cool as long as he's around me. But goodness, something else comes by, not so good. You know, the demon in him comes out. So he's really something else. But yeah, but it's all good. It's all love.
Yeah,
nothing but love.
So this is where we're going to end it. We will see you all. I will see folks next on Friday when I start streaming The Witcher 3. And then after that, I will be next week. We review we review Temple of Doom. And our special guest will be Jay David, the drunk 3PO himself. So yeah, we will do that. And let's get this outro going. So thanks everybody. Have a great day and enjoy Jay hitting on Minnie.
Minnie, my sweetheart. Right there. There she is.
Hold up.